I love speed walking. I love being active. 4, 5, or 6 years ago, I didn't even think I'd probably be alive. Having Plymouth here for me basically has made that possible for me.
He was the first grandchild, so he was the center of everybody's attention. He went to the best schools, had pretty much the best of everything.
I wanted to go to the NBA one day. Got a scholarship for basketball.
At one point, they were talking to him about going overseas to play basketball. He did really good.
But I ended up breaking my leg. Started using substances that numb the pain.
He didn't know what else to do. And I think just a combination of being depressed and then the pain medication just kind of spiraled downward from there.
I had the choice of stopping, getting on my feet, or I had the choice of getting out, and I chose to leave the house, and then I became homeless. Being homeless was a cold feeling inside. Picking up food off the ground and eating food off the ground, or standing around barrels with fire coming out of them to keep warm, I became that homeless person. I was actually going to a resource center at Harborview. One of those managers saw me sleeping outside and told me, "We want you to come check out this housing program," and that's when I first stepped into Plymouth Housing. I remember, and it was clean, it smelled good, it was a safe space. I probably stayed asleep about 3 days.
So when people move into an apartment with Plymouth Housing, they come here with all kinds of terrible traumas from having lived on the streets for such a long time. We try to give them an environment where they can overcome those things and they can feel safe and free to do so.
The SAP was amazing. Even though seeing a person going through addiction, seeing a person that has no respect for the world no more, Plymouth Housing helping me to go in steps to turn the other way and do the right thing.
By the time I made it to Harborview, they were cooling the body to save the brain. They told us that his heart was only functioning at 13%.
My diagnosis was congenital heart failure. So the initial feelings when they told me I need a heart transplant was, am I even worth it?
And he was like, I don't want to take a heart from somebody that deserves it or needs it more than me. I'll just wait until God feels like it's my time to get it. That was April 10th, 2019.
I remember woke up after the surgery and it was time for me to be rehabilitated.
He was having problems with his heart and medication adjusting. And we just encourage him to exercise and just relax. It's gonna be all right.
We've facilitated medical teams to come into the building to do direct work with him. We've made sure that he's gotten to his appointments. We've supported him to be in a sober environment, to feel supported in sobriety so that he could keep his new heart working.
If I need a job, if I need personal assistance, haircut, how you doing, Ms. Brown? Things to get me to the next step. I know for a fact all I have to do is go down and talk to Paul. All I gotta do is go down and talk to Ms. Pearl.
You find out more when you're walking with Anthony. He does all kind of stuff. He hikes. He likes to cook. He likes to draw. And he said he's got the Employee of the Year award. And I was like, oh my God, why didn't you tell me? He said, well, it's nothing, Miss Pearl. I said, yes, it is. It was a great accomplishment. And I'm real proud of him.
been like having a family, like a true family support.
Plymouth is leading the way with a whole person approach so that a person can get housed and then be able to get the services to really live the life they want.
For example, over at the Bellevue site, we've got a partnership with Gratuity and Rely Health so that it allows their residents to receive behavioral health care and physical health care right on site.
And that's why Plymouth's success rate is over 95%, helping people leave homelessness behind. I think that this more intensive, holistic approach is going to show us a new way forward.
There would have been no way to survive a heart transplant, to maintain cleanliness or sobriety or anything else if I would have been living on the streets. This environment helped me to find my self-worth because I had the freedom to go into the world and make something of myself and still had a place to come back to.
I've watched like a joy inside of him that I don't think was there when he first came to this place.
Anybody ready for the fruit salad? Yeah.
I want to be the best as I possibly can be for me and for the person whose heart I'm carrying and for the people that's looking up to me to be a light in their life.
He's a beautiful person and he's worthy of everything he's got.